We're here at the Mecca of basketball, Madison Square Garden. We're actually having a post-game interview with the father of Tobias Harris. My name is Glenn Gilliam. We're here for Fathers and Sons and the Gospel Herald. Torrel, good to see you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Good to
Christmas.
see you also.
How do you feel about tonight's game?
Oh, it was great. You know, we're in the Mecca, New York.
That's what's up.
You know, what can you say when you're in Madison Square Garden?
No doubt.
Breaking a 4-game winning streak. But you know, when you got Tobias Harris, it's going to happen.
Tobias has been on a streak. You guys have been playing well. You came into Brooklyn, shut that place down. You're here in New York. It seemed to have a way with just pulling away at the right time.
Well, you got to give Almighty thanks for the Lord. You know, without the Lord, there's nothing to be said. You know what I mean? And secondly, Magic's playing good basketball. When they play good team basketball and they move the ball around and everybody gets involved with the game, then they win. They usually win. You know, so.
Well, I got to say, first of all, I saw the piece on NBA TV. Beautiful piece, very touching. We talked about it with Tobias, and you know, obviously his heartfelt thoughts about his friend Morgan, and your contribution there was really important. How important was it for you guys to actually put that out there and let the public know?
Well, you know, you want Morgan's to his name and himself to still be carrying on and inspirational. And I thought it was good coming on a holiday because there's a lot of people in this world that's suffering with an illness. There's a lot of people that's suffering for suicidal. There's a lot of people that's lonely. And then by seeing, here's a 17-year-old kid that wanted to live so bad, and from rare blood disease took his life. And all he wanted to do is live and enjoy life and play basketball when I was a little kid, you know. So to see that, how you want to live and how Tobias keep the spirit on, we just hope that people take something away from that, like they want to live and appreciate life. And that's what I thought that Morgan, as he is in heaven, that he's, you know, saving people's lives still in heaven as it is on earth.
Well, if you guys haven't seen it, check out NBA TV because it's a beautiful piece. I know the whole family engages in sports. I understand your daughter had a big night just recently. How'd she do?
Oh yeah, Tori. Yeah, Tori big time. Yeah. You know, she dropped 44. Yeah, she's averaging 37 points. Yeah, so.
What's her team?
Hills West.
Okay.
Half Hollow Hills West. So all my kids went to Hills West. You know, it's a great school district, and you know, she got to keep it up. She got a lot of work to do. She got a long ways to go, but she got a good start. She's a junior. She's been highly recruited. So we just give all praise to God, you know. So.
Well, I got to tell you, it was nice interviewing Tobias, to see him break a smile, to actually, you know, have a little fun and engagement, and you know, because he puts a scowl on his face when he's on that floor, because it's all about business. But just talking about him and the kids that he does with his camp at Hills West, how engaged are you with the camp, and how important has it been?
Well, the camp is just one thing of many things. Like just past Saturday, Tobias took 65 orphaned kids and kids in the shelter to Universal Studio, fed them dinner and took them there, and he just wanted to, you know, put a joy in their face, you know, because it's tough for them every day. So if you can put a joy and make a kid happy and feel good, and then most important, somebody loves you. And the guy who plays in the NBA, he's engaging in. My wife, she was up there, Lisa, and it was just an unbelievable experience for the kids. So, you know, he does that and many, many things in Orlando and New York. So it's important that when you get to a point in love in your life where you're blessed, it's important to give back, I feel, for all my kids. And, you know, to let the Lord know that I want to pass the blessings on to other people, you know what I mean? And that's what it's all about, like Jesus said, you know, help out the poor, help out the disadvantaged if you're able to. And that's what we try to instill in our kids ever since they were born. So we just think that's the most important thing.
Well, that's what we think is important in Fathers and Sons, as well as the Gospel Herald. I got to just mention one last thing. We talked to Tobias, and he said he could hear you on the court, And I understand that your wife actually takes a seat on the other side of the court normally.
Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. Now, my wife is talking more junk than me this game. Now, she was on the floor. I was like, wait a minute, what you talking all this junk for? You supposed to be quiet. Well, you know, so you got to ask her about that. But, yeah, but, you know, I was like telling them, you know, you're in the garden. This is where it's all started. This is it. So you got a chance to go at one of the best ball players in the world, Carmelo Anthony, who happened to be one of Tobias's idols as a kid coming up. You got to go at him. You got to eat on him. And I love Carmelo, don't get me wrong. You know, that's my man. But still, when you're on the court, there's no friends. There's no friends. That's where I teach my kids, you know. You playing against your grandmother. You got to eat on her. Don't matter.
You heard it here first. You got to eat on them, even during the holidays. Exactly. Terrell, thanks so much for giving us some of your time.
Everybody.
Merry Christmas.
God bless them. Keep the Lord first, whatever you do, and keep the faith. Amen. God bless everybody.
Merry Christmas. Thank you, guys. We'll see you after the holidays.